Hello, my algebra students. Hopefully everything's going okay. Making us up Labor Day morning. Kind of run a little bit late. But we're doing perimeter area. Again, should be review. Also, don't forget, since this is chapter 0 still, the page number starts with a P. So I think it's kind of confusing. I would have just made it chapter 1 and go from there. But they did chapter 0, so the page number starts with a P for the homework. Now a square. For perimeter, you're just adding up the sides. Square means all the sides are the same. So if you ever see perimeter, just add up the sides. Don't worry about it. But the actual formula would be S plus S plus S plus S, or 4S. Area means how much space is it taking up. So if I wanted to buy a carpet, how much carpet would I need to cover this area up? We're actually talking about little squares. How many squares would it be? So if we're talking feet, square feet. So it's the side times the side. Since the sides are the same, S times S is S squared. For perimeter of a rectangle, opposite sides are the same. So you would have L plus W plus L plus W, which is 2L plus 2W. Again, just add the sides, remembering opposite sides are the same. Now for area, again, it's adjacent sides, just like a square is the same. So it'd be L times W. So perimeter, add up the sides. Area, width times length, or side times side. Parallelogram, opposite sides are the same distance. So if I called this A distance, this would be A, this would be B. So just add up the sides, or it'd be A plus A is 2A plus B is 2B. If you want to do formulas. But for perimeter, I just add up the sides. Why worry about formulas? Now, for a parallelogram, you got to drop a perpendicular. Now, this will be done for you in the problem, so you don't have to worry. And then call that H. So it'd be B times H. Base times height. Now, triangle, again, perimeter, just add up the sides. So if it's ABC, side plus side plus side. I don't know why they want to make it so much harder. Now, for area, you have to drop a perpendicular, which you don't. It will be in the problem. So it's 1/2 of the height times the base. That one you're going to have to memorize. Now for circle, instead of calling it perimeter, they call it circumference. Now from the center of the circle to a point on the circle, that's called the radius. 2 of those is called a diameter. Now circumference, the distance around the circle, the edge of the circle, is 2 times pi times r, which is approximation because pi is an irrational number. And for our use, we're going to do pi is approximately 3.14. Now, I'm going to let you use a calculator for everything in this assignment this week. So use a calculator in homework. Now, for the area of a circle, it's pi times the radius squared. That's the formula. So you're going to have to kind of go over this and memorize all these different facts. Memorize. Get them down. But again, with perimeter, just remember, add up the sides, add up the sides, add up the sides. And then area, you do have a little bit, but side times side, side times side, side times this. And then the base times the height. Half of that. So you do need to memorize. Of course, this won't be on this week's quiz. This week's quiz is on last week's stuff. But memorize, memorize, memorize. You want to memorize. You really should know these basic formulas. They do pop up. Probably won't see them a lot this year, but the next couple years you will. So get these down. Woohoo!